the sea. Wish I could be part of that world. I was sitting on a rock watching the sun dip low in the west. To me, that's the most gorgeous sight you gotta soak in at least once in a lifetime. I'm living in one of the prettiest beaches in the Philippines. As my skin's drying and the distant chatter of folks reached my ears, I quickly dove into the water.
Hey, look over there! It's a mermaid!
I had to leave before they spot me. The underwater scene was breathtaking. I was engulfed in this realm, letting the cool waves brush my skin and the seaweed slip through my fingers. Hey there, I'm Lena, a mermaid. Nah, just kidding. That's my dream. I'm just a regular girl with an endless love for the ocean. My family lives by the Philippine coast, and my dad's a fisherman. His daily grind involves hauling in fish and selling them at the market. Dad, check this out.
Sweetie, if we sell all this catch today, I'll buy you a beautiful mermaid tail.
But Dad's never sold out his stock in a day, and with the meager earnings he's brought home, I knew that tail was a far-off dream. It's okay, Dad. I'm not a kid who's into that stuff anymore. I just said that to ease his worries. On my 15th birthday, while I was engrossing in collecting seashells on the beach and crafting a 5-tier sand cake, Dad walked up to me and handed over a gift.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Thanks, Dad. I eagerly unwrapped the package, even though I know it's the usual marine biology books, my ultimate passion. But this time, inside, there's a colorful mermaid costume neatly folded. I love it! From that day on, I'd wear my mermaid gear every chance I got and swim by the nearby shore. One afternoon, after a blissful swim, I overheard my parents arguing. Do you know that mermaid costume has devoured our food budget for the month? I might need a job to help out the family. The next day, I noticed a crowd flocking to the shore nearby. Looks like they're searching for something.
They've recorded a mermaid here. Amazing!
A real sirena! It's not just a legend! Is that for real? I need to see for myself. But after days of searching, I found nothing. Maybe they mistook something else. I've been around here for more than 15 years and never seen a mermaid. That evening, I stumbled upon a video showing the mermaid sighting. It's only then that I realized the mermaid in the video was me. They really got it all wrong. I was about to go outside and tell Dad about this when I saw my parents serving drinks to a few tourists.
They're here looking for a mermaid.
They're in for a disappointment. There's no mermaid around here after all.
What? They mistook you for a mermaid?
Seeing me nod resolutely, Mom pulls Dad aside and whispers, "Golden opportunity for business."
But isn't it a bit risky for our girl?
I headed back inside, pondering all night whether I was deceiving everyone. In the blurry morning light, I woke up to the sound of Dad preparing to take the catch to the market. That's when I decided to go with Mom's idea. I'll help support the family. From then on, occasionally I'd slip into my mermaid costume and swim by the nearby shore, mainly to catch tourists' attention. All right, there's a group over there. I'll swim closer and put on a little show. Look over there! Then I dove back under. I took some effort to conceal my face. Of course, apart from my family, no one else knew about this. More and more people got attracted, which helped a lot for my family's business. It got so crowded that Dad had to advertise for servers. Soon enough, a young guy about my age named Adam showed up. But he's a bit of a goof.
Help! This goddamn crab!
I've lost count of how many times I've helped him escape crabs pinching his butt, arms, or clothes. You silly.
Scary stuff. I thought I was turning into Captain Hook for real.
And so, over time, Adam and I grew closer. We often took moonlight walks by the shore.
It'd be so awesome if a mermaid appeared now.
You goofball! The mermaid's right in front of you. You actually believe in mermaids?
Totally. I've even seen her. Couldn't see her face, but I bet she's stunning.
My face suddenly flushes. Is he complimenting me?
I'd trade anything just to touch her face.
I can help you with that.
Huh? How?
I took Adam's hand and placed it on my cheek. We locked eyes. His eyes were lighting up as I felt incredibly embarrassed.
I wonder if mermaids get pimples.
No, Adam, you silly guy. Just like me.
How sure are you? I bet the mermaid gets acne in her puberty.
A few weeks went by. My feelings for Adam grew, but I had no idea if he liked me back. One morning, Adam came to find me, and he said he had to head back to the city for school.
I'm gonna study and work at the Marine Research Institute.
That's my dream, too. I gave Adam some of my favorite books before he left. Goodbye.
Don't tell me you're gonna cry. You gonna miss me that much?
You silly. Just got some sand in my eye. Good luck with your studies. 1 day, 2 days passed. I felt down and didn't even want to hit the beach. Maybe you should head out to the city for school and hang out with friends. But I still have to.
Don't worry. Just go.
This is the first time I'm leaving home for the big city. Manila truly blows my mind with its skyscrapers and bustling streets filled with passing cars. All right, I need to cross this road to get to Manila Ocean Park. That's where Adam works.
Watch out!
A hand grabs my backpack and pulls me back. Adam!
Lena, it's you. You gotta watch the road.
Adam says he saw me from a distance, but I wasn't sure if it was me, so he followed behind.
So, why are you here in the city?
Don't
tell me you miss me so much you came looking for me.
No, dream on. My dad told me to come to the city for school.
And what are you planning to study here? Which school?
I actually want to study marine biology, just like you.
See? You're here to find me.
No way.
All right, I'll stop teasing you. Tomorrow, I'll take you to where I work. For now, let's explore Manila.
Knowing it's my first time in Manila, Adam became my tour guide, showing me around. From Rizal Park to Malacanang Palace to the National Museum complex. Everything is amazing.
Hungry yet?
Only when Adam mentions it do I remember the growling emptiness in my stomach.
Well then, let's eat. I'll let you taste this dish.
I wait as Adam brings out a plate of food, steaming and fragrant. A huge piece of crispy fried meat.
Please enjoy. It's called crispy pata.
Wow, it's amazing! After finishing the meal, Adam and I take a stroll. When I see a crowd gathering and making noise, my curiosity gets the best of me.
Can you sing? They're doing street karaoke. It's a blast.
Adam leads me there and he sings for me. It's the first time in my life I felt my heart miss a beat. Adam is sweet, cheerful, and incredibly adorable. We hold hands and slip away from the crowd while everyone keeps on singing.
I'll take you back to your hotel. Tomorrow, we'll meet at Manila Ocean Park.
Adam helps me onto a jeepney, but before I can steady myself, the vehicle moves and I stumble forward. I shut my eyes tight until I feel Adam firmly grab me. Turns out, I'm on top of him. We are really close. Oh, this sturdy chest. I could lay my head on it every night. He smells nice, too. Grilled squid scent?
Get up. You're quite heavy, girl.
Heavy? You jerk.
You planning to get me up or not?
Whatever, I say and walk off straight. Adam scrambles up and follows after me. The next day, I visit the Marine Research Institute where Adam works. After talking to the manager, I quickly get accepted as an intern. I enter Adam's workspace and find countless photos of me in my mermaid costume and a bunch of articles, research materials about the existence of Serena.
She's really beautiful, isn't she?
Adam's standing there, looking at me with a warm smile. If I admit that I was pretending to be a mermaid, would he forgive me? A week of studying and working there, I spot a stranger girl looking for Adam. She's gorgeous, elegant, and strangely captivating. But since he's not here, I tell her to wait in the lobby. Somehow, I feel a bit uneasy inside. After finishing work, I stepped out of the lab and saw Adam returning. As soon as she spotted him, the girl dashed over and started planting kisses all over his face. Her actions froze me in place for a few seconds.
Lena.
Adam called my name, snapping me back to reality.
You can head back on your own today. I've got some stuff to take care of. I'll text you later.
Before I could reply, Adam grabbed the girl's hand and walked straight toward the entrance. He never once told me he had a girlfriend. Everything that happened today felt like a massive shock. And Adam didn't even text or call me like he promised. The next day, I decided to head home for a few days, at least until my emotions stabilize. I miss my parents. I miss the ocean too. Wondering if fairy tales could ever be real, if the mermaid could truly win the prince's heart. I dipped myself in the water. Suddenly, a spear plunged into the water, right next to my waist. What's going on? I surfaced and saw a group of people on a bridge, their faces filled with hostility. They were holding long, sharp spears.
Get her! Serena!
Following, Adam was sitting in front of me. He had his arms crossed over his chest, a furious look in his eyes.
Why did you lie? I'm so disappointed in you.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
You don't need to say anything. I never want to see you again.
No, Adam, no!
Lena, thank goodness you're awake.
Turns out it was all just a terrible nightmare. Seeing Adam in front of me, I sat up and hugged him tightly, leaving him stunned.
Everything's okay now.
I'm sorry. I was going to tell you many times.
I knew all along.
What? Since when?
Since I touched your face on the beach that night. You fool. Your hair and the mermaid's hair look identical. Even if you style it differently, I'd still recognize you. I took a ton of mermaid pictures, you know?
I blushed so much, I could only lower my head.
But you know, I realized.
Don't do that. You've got a girlfriend now.
Girlfriend?
Yeah, that girl. The girl who hugged and kissed you in the Research Institute lobby. Adam seemed stunned for a moment before he burst into laughter.
Oh, that's Daisy, my sister, my actual sister.
I gaped in surprise. Adam explained that Daisy had just returned from studying abroad in the US, so she used a carefree European-style greeting.
Are you jealous?
Adam's words made both of us blush. Hey there, look what I caught, a lovey-dovey couple. Adam and I exchanged a look, and then he reaches out to help me up. That night, we walked along the beach together again. So, do you still believe in mermaids?
I think that doesn't really matter anymore, because now I have my own mermaid.
Adam holds me close and plants a kiss on my forehead.
That one hurt like hell.
What are you doing here?
I can't take it anymore. That summer camp is a nightmare. The thing was, my mom sent me to this girl's summer camp, but I was done with its stupid rules, so I ran from it. And Max, he was sneaking out to go to a music concert in London. The only common thing we share was that both of us didn't want to be grounded by our mom. And so I came up with an idea.
It's impossible. Mom will kill us both if she finds out.
She won't, as long as you and I keep each other's mouths shut.
Okay, deal.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn. I'm 18. This is Max, my twin brother. We're like two peas in a pod. Even our parents can't tell us apart if we swap our identities. Please like and subscribe to follow my story. Let me explain. So because of our parents' jobs, we had to move to Maryland. As supposed, Max and I would go to school together, but since I finished high school 1 year earlier than him, I'm a genius! He had to go to school alone. However, a few days before school started, my dear twin brother decided to play truant to go to London. I didn't want to stay at the summer camp, and Max didn't want to go to school. And both of us didn't want Mom to figure this out, so we decided to swap our identities. I would be Max to go to school during the time he was at the concert.
Genius, huh?
Just like that, I wore this wig and put on this outfit and went to school under Max's name. Take a deep breath, Jocelyn. Act like a guy. You can do it. Move! Move over! Really? Right on my first day? Before I could see his face or say thanks to him, I slipped.
Yo, what's that, man? This is not a place for romance.
This is even more embarrassing than the fall itself. The guy also noticed this.
Oh God, are you hurt?
Eyes on the road, kid.
How obnoxious he was. I'd better stay away from him. However, there's a saying, out of the frying pan into the fire, my dear audience. After class, I was dragging my luggage to the dorm room when... Ah!
Jeez, why are you screaming like a girl, bro?
Oh, sorry, bro. Hi. Hey, I'm Max.
Caleb.
This horrible, rotten, cocky lad. I previously wanted to thank him about the stairway case, but his face looks so irritating now. I decided to ignore him and just focus on my own business. A week later, I had completely adjusted to this school while still keeping my true identity from everyone. Well, partly because I'm a genius at disguising, and partly thanks to Caleb.
Hi, Talia. You good?
Hi.
She said hi to me. Did you see that? Talia said hi to me, kid.
Blah. He's an idiot. Being roommates with that idiot, I'll never have to worry about being exposed. That day, when I finished class and was on the way back to the dorm, I saw this girl being teased by another student.
Hey, what's wrong? Come on. I just want to talk with you.
Gosh, I hate jerks, and now I'm looking at one.
You're smoking hot. Let's hang out tonight. I swear I'll be nice.
Huh? Can't you see that she's being uncomfortable?
I stood in front of his face and it bugged him.
You want to eat some dirt, didn't ya?
You're being rude to that lady. You better apologize to her now.
You little rat.
Josh walked toward me, puffing like a crazy animal.
I'll give you some dirt to eat.
Oh my god, I thought my jaws were falling off after this. Oh, the one who stopped his fist was...
Get out of my sight before I demolish you.
The big guy got scared and quickly turned back to his seat.
Did he scare you?
Thanks for standing out for me, handsome guy. Thought that girl would sense something wrong about my identity. I immediately ran away from them and rushed to my room. Gosh, I hope she didn't doubt me. The next morning, I prepared to go to school as usual. However, I also noticed the way Caleb looked at me was kind of weird. Why did I feel like he loathed me on sight? When I came to the classroom, people also looked at me in a really weird way. Hey, handsome. You're so hot. Want a date? Everybody looked at me, whispering, and there were flashlights resounded. The feeling of being stared at by tons of people made me nauseous. Did they know that I'm a girl disguised as a boy already? I felt excruciating pain, and then everything went black. When I was able to open my eyes, I found myself in the school infirmary room, and Caleb was sitting in the chair next to the bed.
What happened?
Caleb looked at me. He seemed furious. Gosh, were his eyes hurt or something? He gave me his phone. There was a school article titled, "Who is that mysterious guy?" And it was about me standing out for the girl the day before. The problem was, it had reached 50,000 views and thousands of comments.
Oh my god!
And so I became the most popular guy in school overnight. That explained the way people looked at me previously. When I scrolled down a bit more, I found out that Talia, the girl that I helped, was the writer. At the end of the article, she wrote she would be very happy if she and I could have a date. Caleb was so unhappy to read the article.
Are you and Talia a couple?
What? No, we're not a couple.
Really?
Really, she's not even my type.
Really? Weird. Okay. You guys aren't dating? Good. Then set me up with her.
What?
Realizing it was a call from my mom, I was so startled that I almost dropped my phone. Hey, darling. I can't wait to see you and Max at the fundraiser day next week. In the name of the organizers, I don't want to be humiliated. Yeah, I got it, Mom. Yeah.
Huh?
I'll put on that dress. How could I forget the fundraiser day and my mom was one of the organizers? One more problem was that how could both I and Max be present while my brother had been absent to go to the concert? And yet, not to mention, Caleb begged me to invite Talia to the fundraiser so that he could get to know his crush. And Talia wanted to invite me. Oh dear, what a great big hassle. I almost tore my hair out and it took half a day to find a way. Put it together, Jocelyn. You can do it. That's my girl. Soon came the fundraiser day. I had to put on the dress that my mom prepared and makeup to go to the park. OMG, Talia was there, and so was Caleb. I had to avoid them. After talking to my mom at the bakery and helping her with the cake thing, I was about to go change my clothes, then found out that my bag was gone. I freaked out, running around to find it, but there were like tons of people there, and I didn't know how to find my stuff among them. At that moment, I bumped into somebody. It was Josh, the guy that tried to assault Talia. He was having my bag. Ever since the day I stopped him at the campus, he had always been hating me. Did he know that I was disguised as a boy? I reached out to grab my bag, but he grabbed my wrist faster. And before I could do anything, he dragged me to a corner.
I knew something was wrong about you. So this is what you truly are?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What? You think I can't recognize you when you pretend to be a girl? Are these even real stuff, or just 2 oranges in your chest?
It turned out he thought I was pretending to be a girl. Well, fortunately, he hadn't found out the truth. Unfortunately, he was trying to bully me. There were a lot of people. I'm screaming.
Scream as much as you want, so that everyone knows what you are, Max.
Josh rushed over to expose me. At that moment, all I could do was cry and try to back off. Right then, a figure from nowhere came and pushed him. It was Caleb. I defeated him.
You should cut the crap, or I will do it for you.
Oh, Caleb? Is he protecting me? Suddenly, I feel blush on my cheeks, and my heart beats so fast. While I was still bewildering, Caleb held my hand and brought me out of there. After making sure that Josh was no longer chasing, I was able to relieve myself. Caleb looked at me confused.
What is this, Max?
Max? You mean my twin brother?
What?
To keep myself from being exposed, I had to cover the truth with another lie. Well, it wasn't really a lie.
Wow!
Just like that, Caleb and I had pretty nice conversations. It turned out that we shared more things in common than I thought. Caleb loved basketball, and so did I. We talked about the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers, our favorite team, totally footloose and fancy-free, which was different when I pretend to be Max.
When LeBron jumped up and did that slam dunk, everyone erupted in applause. Damn, that was a good one.
He looked silly, but also cute, right?
Wow, Jocelyn, you're gorgeous. I mean, you're cute. I
suddenly felt my heart pounding. Should I just go ahead and kiss him? My mom called. Oh no! I immediately ran away, leaving Caleb there bewildered.
Max! Chop chop! Get your butt here and help me!
Right after putting Max's clothes on, I came to help my mom bring the cookies to the counter. Gosh, if Max was here, I wouldn't be suffocating this much. Just wait till his concert is over and he will be done with me.
I trusted you, Max. You kissed Talia. You said you two aren't dating, and yet you kissed her.
What are you talking about? I didn't kiss her. I didn't even see her.
Just admit it. I saw everything, Max.
First of all, that punch was taking my jaws off. Secondly, I didn't kiss Talia. Period. I was doing errands for my mom all the time, remember? Caleb didn't believe me anyway. He left in anger. I had no choice but to chase after him. Because I was disguised as a boy, I had to drag Max somewhere secret to talk to him. Aren't you at the concert right now?
Oh, well...
It turned out that after the concert ended, Max got a message from Mom, so he quickly came back to Maryland. On the way here, he texted me, but perhaps I was having trouble with Josh by that time, so I didn't reply to him. After meeting Mom, he walked around to find me, but a girl suddenly came and kissed him without saying anything, which made him dumbfounded. Caleb must have witnessed that. Idiots for a while. I know this has come so far, and I can't hide the truth anymore. So I decided to confess everything to Caleb. There he is! There's something I have to tell you.
Go away. I don't want to hear anything from you.
Hi, Max.
Listen, the man you saw kissing Talia wasn't me.
What? Are you serious, Max?
Yes, I'm serious. I'm not Max. I'm Jocelyn.
What?
My heart pounded like it was going to explode. I can't lie anymore. In front of Caleb and Talia's bewilderment, I took off my wig. Because I didn't want to go to the girls' summer camp, I pretended to be my twin brother to go to school. The one you saw kissing Talia was Max, not me.
What? That's impossible.
At that moment, Max showed up, causing Caleb and Talia in an even more shocking state. What on earth is going on? Why are there two identical persons?
I'm Max, Jocelyn's twin brother.
Damn right. Without the wig, no one can tell who is me and who is Max. Talia was so panic-stricken that she left. It must be hard for her to accept the truth that the guy she'd been having a crush on was indeed a girl. And Caleb, he was dumbfounded even though the twins were standing face to face with him.
So you mean the guy I've been sharing a room with the whole time was you?
It's true, but I didn't mean to lie to you.
Not only did you betray me, but you also lied to me, huh? I stood out for you to that rat Josh. I trusted you, you jerk.
I didn't mean to hurt you, Caleb.
We were friends. You could have told me since day one. You really disappointed me, Max. I mean, Jocelyn or whatever your name is.
The sadness and disappointment in Caleb's eyes broke my heart. What if I told you since the day I moved in? Were things going to be different? The feeling of guilt and betrayal choked my throat. All I could do was hug Max and cry like a baby. After that fundraiser day, I went back to the summer camp. Max went back to school, and he has still become the most popular guy in school, even though he had no idea what was going on. Caleb had moved out of the dorm right then. After the summer camp, I met Talia to explain everything, and she finally forgave me. As for Caleb, I have plucked up my courage to ask him out, but still hasn't gotten any response. My dear audience, do you think Caleb will forgive me after all?
The cries for help grew weaker, fading into the fiery roar that had nearly consumed the hallway. I kicked down the door at the far end, diving into the chaos. Through the thick smoke, I spotted him, kneeling on the floor, gasping for air.
Help me!
He was the only one left in the burning building. I've got you. You're gonna be okay. I slapped a damp cloth over his mouth and using every ounce of strength, hoisted him onto my shoulder. Step by shaky step, we stumbled toward the exit. Then his arm fell limp and his body went slack. Don't sleep! Stay with us! I was on the verge of collapse when a teammate burst through the smoke. Vera, over here! She grabbed his other arm and together we hauled the mayor outside. Suddenly, a deafening explosion ripped through the air. The ceiling buckled, then erupted into flames. No! I jolted awake, blinking against the blinding white light. The sharp scent of disinfectant hit me hard. Glancing around, I realized I was in a hospital room. What the heck just happened? Flames? Smoke? Why did it feel so real? My head. I rubbed my temples, trying to soothe the pounding in my head, only to notice my arms covered in IV lines. Before I could make sense of it, the door slammed open, and a group of people rushed in, faces tense, eyes red and swollen. Megan, baby, you're awake! Megan? Is that supposed to be me? Yeah. You don't remember? Nope. Are you my mom? Hi there, I'm Megan. Yep, I finally remember my name. But before that, I woke up in a hospital with zero clue about who I was. Before we dive into my wild story, don't forget to like and subscribe to MDA. So the woman earlier was my mom, and the guy next to her was my dad. They told me my name, Megan, 18 years old. Apparently, I'd been in a coma for nearly a month after a freak accident. I woke up with no memories, not even recognizing my own voice. But what exactly happened? As I pressed my parents for answers, a nurse knocked and walked in, carrying a large bouquet. Someone sent you flowers and recovery treats! Seeing my parents' uneasy expressions made me even more curious. I opened the card, drawn to the elegant handwriting.
Dear Megan, I'm overjoyed that you've woken up. I want to thank you 1,000 times over. Because of you, I get to see my grandkids again. You risked your life for me, a stranger. I owe you everything. See you at the honor ceremony. With all my heart, thank you, Mr. Fowler.
Intrigued, I searched online and it was all true. Waking up from a coma had turned me into a hero. News articles and video clips of me rescuing Mayor Fowler from a blazing city hall were trending everywhere. It wasn't a dream. It was a piece of my lost memory. I used to be a firefighter. When the honor ceremony arrived, applause thundered across the square. My parents helped me into a firefighter uniform, familiar yet oddly strange. I had no recollection of being a firefighter, no memory of the bravery they were celebrating. Then the captain handed me the mic. Panic mode. Should I sing? Bust a TikTok dance? Thankfully, my parents swooped in. Megan, you don't have to do this. You've been through so much. Just tell them you're stepping back to heal.
They'll understand. This job's dangerous. We can't bear to lose you again.
The pain from the accident still haunted me nightly. Maybe they were right. Maybe I needed a breather. I was about to step off stage when a hand landed on my shoulder. Mayor Fowler with his granddaughter stood behind me. She darted forward, hugging my leg. Thank you for saving my grandpa. She placed a laurel wreath on my head. I made this for you. You're like a Wonder Woman. That moment hit me hard. Their smiles, their gratitude, it was all because of me. This job wasn't just dangerous, it was fulfilling. I'll give it a shot. Taking the little girl's hand, I walked back on stage, ready to reclaim my place. I pushed myself to become the hero I once was. Back at the fire station, the welcome was overwhelming. Everyone treated me like family, clueless about my amnesia. Among the crowd, one face stood out. Vera. She had been with me during the mayor's rescue. I wanted to approach her, but her cold, almost hostile glare stopped me in my tracks. Well, the hero returns. About that day, let's not bring it up. While you were out, I made lieutenant. Now it's a fair competition. It didn't take long to figure things out. Vera had been acting lieutenant in my absence. My return threatened her spot. No wonder she was being salty. During a training drill, I felt like a rookie on their first real mission. A simulated fire erupted in a small house, and we moved swiftly. I stood ready, waiting for Vera's command. Megan, hit it with a high-pressure hose. We need this fire out, fast! I hesitated. High-pressure hoses were risky during the early stages of fire, but Vera was relentless. I didn't want to second-guess her. At first, the water seemed to work, but soon, the flames surged, fiercer than before. The force from the hose pushed heat and smoke deeper into the house. Chaos ensued as we scrambled to adjust, wasting twice the time to bring the fire under control. I was mortified, my face burning with shame as I caught the disappointed stares of my teammates.
What's your deal, Megan? You're acting like a rookie!
Mistakes are just a part of the process, Megan. Her words sounded supportive, but they cut like a knife, thinly veiled criticism. Was she setting me up? I didn't want to believe it until it happened again. During another simulated fire, Vera ordered me to skip using the ventilation fan to save time. I froze. The fan was crucial for clearing smoke and reducing toxic gases. It's just a drill. No one's actually in danger. Trust me, I'm your boss. Gritting my teeth, I followed her orders. Within moments, the simulated smoke thickened, engulfing the space. The team struggled to see, coughing uncontrollably from the dense fumes. Once again, I was called out in front of everyone. It was painfully clear. Vera was exploiting my inexperience to make me look incompetent. After that disastrous drill, my confidence was shattered. Exactly what Vera had hoped for. If it had been a real fire, the consequences could have been catastrophic. I did the only thing I could think of. I requested an indefinite leave.
Wow, what a coward. Can't handle a few screw-ups? Maybe she was never a hero to begin with.
Their words hit like daggers, but I didn't belong there anymore. Back home, my parents were waiting at the door like they knew everything. I collapsed into their arms, desperate for comfort. I told you, honey, you don't have to go back. You've sacrificed enough. Let someone else handle the danger. How can you say that? It's an honorable job. Right then, my mom's phone buzzed. A message. From Vera? I've handled it. Mom snatched her phone, hiding it from my suspicious glare. Why was she in contact with Vera? What were they scheming? I lost my temper and kept pushing her. We just wanted you home safe. Is that all? She took a shaky breath before the truth spelled out. They had asked Vera to make things tough to push me away from the job. I can't believe you'd do this. It's my choice, my life. You had no right. Dad's face hardened and then he slapped me. The sting on my cheek was nothing compared to the emotional blow I just took.
We've spent our lives building a future for you, a company meant to be yours. And now you're throwing it all away for a job that risks your life every day? It's reckless!
I clutched my cheek, my world spinning. The people I thought would always have my back were the ones holding me down. Locked in my room, despair gnawed at me. Who was I? Really? That's when my eyes fell on an old notebook. My diary from when I was 7. Flipping through its pages, memories came flooding back. One day, I'll be a firefighter. I want to save people and be brave just like the heroes on TV. I'll show everyone how strong I am. That dream had been alive since I was a kid. And now, despite everything, it was still there. Part of me no one could take away. Suddenly, the piercing sound of a distant alarm shattered the silence of the night. Fire trucks roared down the street, their flashing red and blue lights cutting through the darkness. Something stirred inside me, my heart racing, breath quickening. I had to go. Someone needed help. Let me out! Need to go! No response. Fueled by adrenaline, I broke down the door and ran out. My parents weren't home. Where could they be? Out on the street, I threw myself in front of a fire truck. Vera spotted me. Without hesitation, she pulled me aboard. A massive fire engulfed a high-rise building, and my heart dropped when I saw a firefighter helping my mom out of the flames. My husband, please! He's still inside. Save him! My heart pounded like a drum. No time to think. Vera and I dashed back in, racing against the flames. We found Dad collapsed in the hallway, clutching a framed family photo. Hold on tight, Dad. With Vera's help, I heaved him onto my back. We navigated the maze of burning corridors, flames licking the walls, the whole building trembling as if ready to collapse. Outside, I handed Dad to the medics, but Vera, she wasn't there. Vera's still in there! They tried to stop me, saying it was suicide, but I didn't care. I plunged back into the inferno. I found her lying in the lobby, gasping for air, the smoke thick and suffocating. A blast had sealed the main exit. My eyes darted wildly, landing on the bathroom at the end of the hall, the only spot untouched by flames. Dragging Vera inside, I shut the door and stuffed wet towels under the crack to block the smoke. But we couldn't stay here long. Climbing onto the sink, I pushed open a small vent window near the ceiling. Fresh air rushed in, giving us a few precious breaths. This is Megan. Vera and I are trapped in the east bathroom. We need backup, now! Silence. I pressed the button again. The radio was dead. My heart sank. We were on our own. Megan, thank you. Save it for when we're out of here. That night, when we saved the mayor, when the beam fell, you pushed me and him clear. You're the real hero. The memory hit me like a tidal wave. I shielded them, taking the brunt of the collapse. That's why I ended up in a coma. Suddenly, everything clicked. Every doubt, every failure burned away. I soaked towels, draped them over us, and locked eyes with Vera. We're not dying here. Let's go. With renewed strength, we pressed through the inferno. Just as the heat became unbearable, we saw them, our team. They were cutting through the flames with high-pressure hoses. Streams of water carved a path, pushing the fire back, guiding us to safety. That moment was profoundly sacred and filled with pride. The fire was finally out. The building, my parents' company, was damaged, but everyone was safe. And so was Vera. Ready to get back to the station, partner? Vera smiled, her eyes full of respect. In that moment, we were more than teammates. We were survivors, warriors bound by fire. Nothing could stop me now. I was proud to be a firefighter.